Vitamin D is a hormone which modulates calcium levels in blood. It's but one of those 24 micronutrients crucial for survival. The sunlight is the significant all-natural source of the nutrient, but vitamin D can also be found naturally in eggs and fish. It's also present in milk products. Food alone can't supply an adequate quantity of vitamin D, and also many individuals are reliant on sunlight exposure to attain recommended levels. Foods that include small quantities of vitamin D include fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, liver, legumes, margarines, and a few milk products. Most peoples receive their vitamin D if they expose bare skin to ultraviolet B, UVB, light in sunlight. The quantity of time you have to have in sunlight is dependent upon several matters, such as where you live, the period, time of day, your skin color, and the amount of skin exposed. During summer, the majority of folks can get sufficient vitamin D from only a couple of minutes outside. It is important to steer clear of the high UV occasions, therefore mid-morning or mid-afternoon is greatest. Being physically active outdoors, like gardening or going for a walk, may also increase your vitamin D levels. Always follow safe sunlight guidelines, because a lot of sunlight can raise your chance of skin cancer and might create the vitamin D on your skin to crack down. Sun protection is recommended when the UV index is above, or if spending extended periods of time outside. Sunscreen should be part of your everyday morning routine on nowadays. What happens when you do not have sufficient vitamin D? Moderate to severe vitamin D deficiency may result in rickets, soft bones, in babies and children. Low vitamin D levels may result in osteoporosis and raise the chance of falls and fractures, broken bones, if you're over 50. Osteoporosis happens when your bones get rid of calcium and other minerals, making them brittle and more likely to break. Vitamin D helps the body to absorb calcium, so in the event that you don't have sufficient, you may be at heightened risk of developing osteoporosis. Numerous diseases are associated with low vitamin D levels, like increased chance of death in cardiovascular disease, cognitive impairment in elderly adults, acute asthma in kids, and cancer. Research indicates that vitamin D may play a part in the prevention and therapy of numerous unique ailments, such as type 1 and type 2 diabetes, hypertension, sugar intolerance, and multiple sclerosis. Who is at risk of vitamin D deficiency? You may be at risk of vitamin D deficiency if you stay mostly indoors for health, work, or other reasons, have naturally dark skin, cover your body for religious or cultural reasons, avoid the sun for skin protection or due to medical reasons, are obese, have a health condition that affects vitamin D absorption from your diet, take medicines that cause vitamin D to break down, were born to a vitamin D deficient mother. If you've got a mild lack, then your physician might recommend a few straightforward things, for example, boosting your sunlight exposure, increasing calcium in the diet, raising physical action, carrying a vitamin D supplement. In case you've got a moderate to severe lack, then you may have to have a high-dose nutritional supplement and then repeat the blood test in 3 weeks' time. Your healthcare provider will examine this plan of therapy with you. Some kids and teenagers might have to get analyzed every year if they're diagnosed with a high risk of deficiency. In description box you will find vitamin D, we find working for lots of people.